Good morning. How is it going? Hello, Frost. How are you? I really should figure out if I want to do this now or just finish the game. I honestly should finish this game at some point. Who should? Oh, that guy. I did not do a lot. I was gonna say, is there someone still shooting at me? I will help you. Short again today? I'm not sure. So what is going on here? What is happening? Oh, that's... Now I've done my Wii as a training run for my Wii. My Wii U is next. Imagine not finishing a game in a timely fashion. Honestly, I'm surprised that this game is taking longer than Dragon's Dogma.
Don't rush. Take your time. Thanks.
Have you finished Final Fantasy yet? As you bloody should have by now. Alright, what does an update have to do with anything? It's all ninjas. Ninjas have taken over everything. Dead. That quest is not stopping you from finishing the game, though. That quest is just stopping you from 100%ing the game, which you can do at any time. Finish it and move on. Don't know why you're being so weird about it. What? I didn't get that? For some reason this area already has people defeated.
Give me a hand.
Guy got rid of all of his stamina.
Sorry for the trouble. Announcement!
No trouble. Drip God Gaming. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Oh, that guy wasn't even a formidable enemy. It's like an OCD thing? Nah. Oh god, that area sucks. Got a load of them here, all in the same area. So let's go do that. What do you own knowing? Name? What's wrong with the name? Why are you being so insulting, Lord Frost? Huh? Why are you being so insulting about somebody's name? It's just two guys over there. That guy. And dead. Followers have been weird on Twitch lately. A lot of phantom follows. People follow a streamer and never talk. What the fuck's wrong with that? There's actually not a single thing wrong with people following and never saying anything. Way too late on that, and then I got grabbed. God, I always miss that last hit. Always. How this person didn't know what was going on, I will never understand. What is triggering about this? Oh, I see. Wait. Huh? Why do... You sure about that? American GameCube games have the GameCube logo on the bottom of the spine? You sure?
It's time for you to die.
I am grateful for your assistance.
You're welcome.
Please accept this small token of my thanks.
Not entirely sure how that shot missed, but... Ooh, what? A giant and he uses a great sword. Fantastic. Didn't even see the hit of that. Oh, I think I might be dead here. I'm alive. Great, no spear guy. So glad he didn't do the second hit there. Hiya! Hiya. Cool. Are these the power covers? How do you know they're the power covers? Yeah, but you can only see the spines. You can't tell where a game is from the spine. You used to be able to tell by the rating of the game. There used to be like ESRB, and then there was like the other rating. Oh, that's actually the first time I've seen that specific animation. Easy. I'll have to ask our resident Nintendo American expert when Ray gets here and get to the bottom of this once and for all. Morning, Nem. How you doing? Oh, it's this place again. Oh, I hate this place. I will help you.
Sorry for the trouble.
Pretty sure one of these guys is a giant with claws, and yeah, there he is. There he is. Yeah, get him with the flamethrower. Nice. Oh, yeah, that's right. Just run through the traps. Easy. Okay, I think we've just got this one to do as the last one. And then we can finally finish the game. Maybe. I think even without the, like, 2 half days, I think this game still took longer to beat than Dragon's Dogma. Which is pretty surprising, honestly. Really cannot remember how to navigate this area. What up, bitch? Would you believe me if I said I actually played a little bit of Overwatch yesterday and had a relatively okay time? No? Ah.
Help me!
Well, you'd be wrong. Because I did. And I did. gotta get over to that bit. I think it's over here, isn't it? Yeah, it's through here. Yeah. Nope. Oh, you. Right, that should have been the last one. Just check my bonds. Yep, we have 300%ed this area. Finally.
Thought I'd wait inside.
Time to return to my own time.
Welcome back.
Jules Brunet, what are you doing here? I make it look easy.
Go on.
Thank God you didn't see me playing yesterday. Yesterday I made parts of this game look real difficult. Because I was just playing so badly. Oh, is that a better Mighty Warrior? Yes. Yes, it is. Not a better Mighty Warrior. Legendary pouch. Oh, extra lockup. 84. Yeah, we could probably switch out this. More luck, more XP. Yeah. What level am I playing on? I think the highest level I was able to play when I started was Twilight, I think. Apparently there's another difficulty after called
I'm blessed to have
Midnight,
your patronage.
but yeah, that wasn't available for me, unfortunately, so...
Anything else? Later then, and take care. I'm blessed to have your patronage. I can strengthen anything.
There's not really any reason for me to upgrade these, to be honest. Don't really
Later then,
have
and
a whole lot of money. Up all night. Hello. Good morning to you. How you doing? Did I finish the story? No, not yet. This guy in prison. I guess he got released when they fled Kyoto. But why is he here?
We meet again. I see now it was wrong, what I did to the Shogun.
But no, the only thing that we've done so far is sorting out all
So
of the
Demon Claw Samurai is
unrest
your
areas
so-called
in
blade twin.
Kyoto that sprung up
I
again.
once schemed with that villain to plunge this
There's
country
only
into civil
like
war.
3 or 4 main story
After
missions
the
left.
dust had settled, I imagined that the British would take over, that I'd be put in charge, and that Japan would be mine. I really believed that I'd be able to protect its beautiful culture from the great powers. But I was blind. That villain would have had Japan destroyed in a bloody war.
I'm kind of
Had that
tempted
happened,
to start
be lost.
midnight so that I can have a
That
look at
is why I
the skill tree
promise to
for
do
it and see
everything
what's
in
in
my
it.
power to protect this country from now on. Do you trust me?
Do I trust him? Sure.
Thank you. You know, this is the first time we've really spoken to each other since our first meeting.
Reciting a strange poem.
Strange, good heavens.
Strange.
I'll have you know, that was a poem by the immortal bard Saigyo.
I didn't expect to find you here.
This guy's such a
So you're a
weeb.
friend of Mr. Sato?
That's right.
I have business with him too, and of a rather urgent nature. I hope you don't mind my interrupting. Mr. Sato, I recall you're having some connection to the Sekihotai. Well, they appear to be up to no good. Any ideas as to what they're planning?
One thing does come to mind. The Demon Claw Samurai mentioned something about using them to blow up Kaneji Temple. Kaneji is the
Kaneji
family
Temple.
temple of the Tokugawa, you see.
Kaneji.
So if you ask me, those nasty retainers are likely planning to storm Edo. You must understand, Kaneji Temple is a national treasure. What do you say? Will you help me prevent its destruction at the hands of the Sekihotai?
I'll take the case.
I shan't forget this. Now, if they have indeed begun to mobilize, we'd best make haste. Every second counts.
I am heartened to know we can count on you. Let us meet at Kaneji Temple then.
What are the requirements for this one? Just advancing the story, I guess. Alright, where's Kaneji Temple? It's over there. Alright, which triple boss fight am I going to have to do this time?
You came. As expected, the temple grounds are crawling with suspicious individuals. I fear we may be too late.
We must act fast.
Indeed. Say, I may have an idea as to where they might plant their bombs. Given that the Sekihotai are seeking to provoke the shogunate, they will surely plant any bombs in places of symbolic import. Let us go.
Let's be quick. He who hesitates is lost, after all.
Sure.
No! This temple was one of Japan's treasures!
Well, not anymore, Chief. Is there enough of them? Whoa.
I may have pushed my luck.
With the follow-up? Good enough. I just can't beat that 3-on-1 side quest even though I've beaten the game. It was kind of annoying though, that's the thing, like... It was probably one of the most annoying fights. No. No, the medicine. The medicine didn't come out. God damn it. I was pushing my luck a bit too hard there. Still using a katana. I mean, whatever works for you, you know? If you'd like the katana, use the katana. It's not work. I can never get that last hit.
Announcement!
Caliber, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it.
Here we go.
Yeah, for games like this, I typically like to use fast weapons.
Here we go.
But then also I kind of like I don't know, like for Neo, for example, I was a really big fan of the Odachi, and I actually really like the greatsword in this game as well. So maybe something a bit bigger might work for you. Maybe a spear. Alright, this guy's using a spear. Spear looks good. Could also go for the pole arm.
Damn the Sekihotai!
Something with a bit more, like, wide range.
One place. Toshogu Shrine. It's the most important shrine in Ueno. Let's hurry!
Have a bomb.
Get ready. Think you can take me?
Or you could just do what I do.
Sato, that you of all people should interfere.
Just go full oxtail.
So the third unit is here.
Whoa, Jesus, where did that guy come from? Nah.
Yours, Sato! Yours!
Who the hell's that guy? Ah. Wait. Shinbei Tanaka. Oh. Great sword giant. My favorite.
Damn it. You will be punished.
We must put an end to this.
Wait.
I'll be back for your head. Just you wait.
I always seem to run out of ki even when I use Flashblade. Ah.
Well, it seems that our
Yeah, I
work
mean,
here is
that'll
done.
happen.
Toshogu Shrine is safe and sound thanks to your courageous efforts. We may not have saved all of Kaneji Temple, but I expected as much.
Tell me, Mr. Sato.
Doing the
Yukawa fellow said
counter
this was
sparks
all
seems to
your plan.
refill your ki though.
And indeed it was.
Gob.
For I
Get
was once
better at
blinded by
parrying,
my
I guess.
excessive love for this country. Indeed, culture of Japan is a
It seems like a
marvelous thing.
missed counter spark
To think that
will
I
cost
came
ki,
so close to
but I
destroying
think
an invaluable piece of
a
it.
counter spark
I wonder.
will, like a
Do you
normal
think I can
counter
redeem
spark,
myself?
when you actually get the parry, doesn't actually cost anything.
Doubtless you're correct. In other words, talk is cheap. It is time for action. However, my first order of business is to safeguard against a possible retaliation. I should be safe at the manor in Takanawa. You know, I have many valuable belongings there. Paintings and scrolls and other curios I've collected from all over Japan. In fact, you should really come by sometime for tea.
Oh god,
I'm quite
he's going
the
to show me
connoisseur.
his manga collection.
Well, until then.
British flying boots. Perfect sharpshooter. Oh, you're over there now. Ah, level 2 with Koto. Oh, wait, it's another one of these where I need to go here instead. Around the outside, around the outside. Hello, Koto.
Are you here to see Mr. Sato? I'm afraid tea time will have to come later. My efforts to track the Sekihotai's movement have led me straight here. They've broken into the mana in retaliation for our actions. Mr. Sato appears to have anticipated this and has prepared himself for the siege. I must rescue him before it is too late. Will you help me?
Sure.
Thanks. Okay. But it would be reckless to... However, I believe there to be a...
Alright, we're sneaking in. Going all sneaky beaky like.
Excellent.
It's taking them so long inside. Open up already.
Is this the secret?
This is fishy. Could there be a...
No, I'm actually kind of surprised.
Got them.
Not another dead end. Damn this house.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that there weren't really more stealth missions in this game.
Hey!
Cool. Can I not get up there? Guess not.
You have a
Are
sandwich!
you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking hate this game.
You got them.
No, I'm just gonna let him walk into it this time. Oh. Never mind. There was a banner right there as well. Then he just stands there like nothing happened.
You got them.
What the hell? Have some poison. Have some dead.
Excellent.
What are you doing?
Enemy ahead.
Why would you climb that? Make up your mind. Yeah, I suppose that'll do. Indy, hello. How are you doing? Alright, well there's Saturn.
I'm glad you're here. But did you have to bring the enemy with you?
What? Who?
Found you, Sato! You'll pay for betraying us!
I prefer to think of it as realizing what's important.
What luck that I can attend to my brother too. Come, I will kill you both! Brotherhood won't like this. My brother was meant to lead Japan to a better future. Brother, lend me your strength!
Oh, Shinbei's back.
Only when always erased. We begin to rebuild anew! Forgive me, brother. I did not avenge you.
I have my orders. You won't escape.
Got him.
What?
No.
You would be punished. But then, no. How could I
Got
fail
it.
again?
Hello, Frost. How you doing?
The Sekihotai have retreated. Thanks to you, of course. As you can imagine, this is not what I had in mind when I invited you over earlier. Those assassins appear to be acting on the Demon Claw Samurai's orders. It seems my betrayal has been quite the bitter pill to swallow. Even so, my resolve remains firm. No matter how many times they strike at me, I refuse to give in. Although the cruelty of that villain is not to be underestimated. Indeed. I know that villain well. To have lost their favor is a most frightening prospect. As for myself, I have no intention of giving up. I must
Well, that's what
continue
you
to
get for
pour
being a
everything into
traitor.
preventing further violence. As an interpreter, I have many contacts, you see. And though So, let us...
I must say, you two have become very friendly while I've been away dealing with the remnants of the Kurosu.
Yes, you could say that.
Well, since we're all here, anyone up for tea time?
Anyone up for tea time? Spiritual bayonet? And a new katana. Alright. So let's see what that's actually done to my missions now. Are we gonna do main mission? Main mission. There's only like 3 or 4 left.
Hey!
Before the dawn.
Ah, someone's back in Edo, I see. Look, this might seem sudden, but you need to leave Edo.
What? I just got here.
I've got to get every man, woman, and child out of here. Once everyone's gone, we're burning it to the ground. That's the plan, at least.
Oh, actually, it looks like this is the mission before the last mission, maybe?
Unfortunately, we
Looks
can't
like we've only
protect
got
both
2
the city
left.
and its people. And this is our only chance to stop the Alliance from finishing us off for good. Good, because I've made up my mind. Who am I trying to kid?
Who are you trying to kid?
Look, I can't bear the thought of burning down the town where I was born and raised. But I owe it to the troops under my command to take decisive action. I need to ask Tatsugoro for his help, too. But if he heard this talk, I know he'd be furious. At any rate, we have a few days before the Alliance descend on Edo. I have to prepare as best I can. The British have strong ties to the Alliance, so I'll see if they'd be willing to help us broker a peace. I've got to get Sato, the interpreter, on our side.
He's already on our side.
And then, I have to cool down the Shinsengumi. They're gathering in numbers, chomping at the bit to get revenge for Kondo. If I let them take up arms, all Edo will descend into chaos. I've sent Brunei to talk sense into them, but he'll have an uphill battle.
Apologies for interrupting, sir.
Who's
The
this
group
guy?
calling themselves the Sekihotai have entered Edo Castle. They're headed to the inner chamber. Reports say their target is Princess Atsuko.
Why would they be after her?
She's a former shogun's wife and a key figure of the Satsuma clan. I'm not sure what their plan is, but this is bound to rile up her clansmen.
Her Highness's escort is undermanned and requires assistance. The Shinshogumi may have stalled the Sekihotai, but it is only a
Who the
matter
hell
of
are the
time.
Shinchogumi? I'm so confused. Yeah, what's the Shinchogumi?
A group of Roshigumi warriors returned from Kyoto, who formed around Koto Nakazawa. They're tasked with policing the streets and guarding Edo Castle.
Oh, okay.
Good. I appreciate it. And what's more, I trust you. Get to Edo Castle as quick as you can and drive off the Sekihotai. Nakazawa can fill in the details when you arrive.
I know you just got back. Sorry you walked right into this. If we survive this, Drinks are on me.
They bloody better be.
And there's something else I want to run by you. Come see me about it later.
Okay, so now we can do this mission. Actually, this has got Marvelous Sword Saint on it, so we'll keep that. Nothing good there. Nothing good here. Nothing good here. Nothing good here. Nothing good here. And nothing good here. That's a surprise. $35 skill points. So that's the main mission. Is this supposed to be Edo Castle, this big area over here? Alright, what's this other mission you've got for me?
Hey, I'm sure you know, but the situation is truly dire. Burning down Edo is nigh unavoidable at this point. By reducing Edo to ash, the Alliance won't be able to achieve anything. And when the time is right, we can force them to negotiate. Do you know of Napoleon, France's invincible general?
Nope, never heard of him.
When faced with a similar situation, even he withdrew his men. The Shogunate still has plenty of capable men. I need to do what I can for them. Make sure they can afford to keep putting food on the table. I'm going to ask Chief Tatsugoro to start the blaze. I've tried to speak to him about it, but, well, tempers are rising all around. The truth is, I can't bring myself to broach the topic. I've just got too much to do right now. I've got my hands full trying to evacuate everyone. I'd really appreciate if you talk Tatsugoro around for me.
Sure.
Thank you. I'm sorry for asking so much of you all the time.
I guess I'll try my best to talk a firefighter into burning down an entire region of Japan. I'm sure it'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, look who it is.
I'm gonna have to fight him, aren't I?
There's an ominous gloom hanging over Edo right now. Feels like a hell of a fight's brewing. I tell you one thing though. On my pride as a firefighter, I refuse to see this town destroyed. So, what is it that you came to see me about?
I want you to destroy the plan.
I see. So he wants the firefighters to start the blaze. Now I've heard everything. And Katsu said that himself, did he? What an absolute joke! What the hell is he thinking? Asking me to set fire to the place where I was born and raised. And you're no better! Didn't you even try to talk him out of it? Don't you care what happens to this place?
Not really.
I don't want to hear it! If you're telling me to set fire to Edo, I think it's high time I knock some sense into you! You've lost your minds! I'm going to beat the living daylight out of you!
I don't even know what his weapon type is. What is his weapon type?
Edo down!
Could have been smoother, but I think that went alright.
I lost again. You're a beast, you know.
Oh, I know.
Apologies. I got too fired up. Go on then. Tell me the rest. So, it's only the buildings that will go.
Yes.
I should have realized Katsu wouldn't execute a plan like this without thinking it through first. I see the Shogunate can no longer afford to worry about their reputation. I suppose I have no choice. If all else fails, and I mean all else, I'll play my part. But you give his lordship a message from me. Tell him it's his job to resolve this without burning Edo down. We're all done for if he's forgotten that. Got it?
I mean, his plan is to burn it down.
One more thing. If this plan gets scrapped, he needs to send me word right away. And not through you. I need to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. The man's lost sight of what's really important. Anyways, you give him a good smack for me next time you see him. Hopefully, that'll wake him up.
Sorry for making you come here so often. So, how did the chief take the news?
Not well.
Come on! If I could manage that, I wouldn't have needed to ask him in the first place. Ah, well, there's no feeling good about this, is there? I've never been cut out for plotting and scheming. It's dawned on me recently how good it was back when my only purpose was wielding my sword. In exerting myself, my mind was clear. How about it then? Care to go around with me? I want to forget everything for a moment. Try to get back to my old self.
Sure. Guess I'll fight you too.
It's been a while since I crossed swords in earnest.
Holy shit.
Wrong with me? How can I possibly burn Edo down?
I'm dead. I'm alive. Jesus. Yeah, I'm so dead.
Whoop. I'm afraid I win this one.
Yeah, fucking win this one then, dickhead. What a prick.
It's been a while since I crossed swords in earnest.
Doesn't help that this is one of my least favorite styles for this weapon.
What's wrong with me? How could I possibly burn Edo down? That's more like it!
No, there's no way. God damn it. Ooh. You son of a bitch.
Whoop. I'm afraid I win this one.
Fuck. Why is he so strong?
It's been a while since I crossed swords in earnest.
All right.
That's more. Whoops. I'm afraid I win this one.
Yeah, katanas are not the way to go. I'm so bad with this weapon.
It's been a while since I crossed swords in earnest.
Can you let me out of this goddamn corner? Jesus.
Light them up! Just like that. What's wrong with me? How could I possibly burn Edo down?
Come here, you.
Why are on the ground.
Shit. Whoa. My medicine killed.
That's more like it!
No. Man, I cannot do anything about that second hit.
I always knew this was more my style. That's more like it!
No. No. Fuck. Actually insane. These could definitely be changed during battle. Why?
It's been a while since I crossed swords and earth. Light them up!
I just cannot read his moves, like, at all.
That's more like it! What's wrong with me? How could I possibly burn Edo down? Just like that. The higher you rise, the more you lose sight of what's on the ground. I always knew this was more my style. That's more like it!
No. Holy shit. Can't bloody see. I had so much time there. Oh. Oh, fuck this guy.
That may have been a spectacular defeat, but I feel much better. That's blown the doom and gloom right away. But sadly, it hasn't inspired much in the way of bright ideas.
He'll come up with some.
No pressure, huh? If only you could just finish me off here and now. I can't lose to the Alliance. I can't burn Edo. And I can't let anyone die. How do I do all three? Damn. People expect far too much of me.
Oh, wow. What'd I get for that? I got a single katana with trusted leader that does nothing for me. And I got this, also with trusted leader. Yamo. Hello. How you doing? Oh, we're actually fated with Katsu now. Depleted, exhausted. Yeah, that sounds about right. Been doing gardening. Oh yeah. Koto.
What are you doing here?
Could ask you the same question. I'm your knight in shining armor.
Sounds about right. I plan on putting you to work then. There's a hidden passage close by that leads inside the castle. It'll be quicker to reach the inner chamber that way than storming in from the front. You can still make it if you hurry. Can you head straight to Princess Atsuko's chambers and get her out?
I'll try my best.
Be on your guard. I'm sure our enemies have found the passage by now.
Driving poles for binding / supporting the raspberries. Oh, that's cool.
Let's get started then.
That's a level 39 this
Let's
mission
go.
was. Because I'm way higher level than that. I'm level 60.
Think you can take me?
You know, it's kind of a bad thing that... What can Koto do? Alright, Koto. On my list here. There. Yeah, taking Koto with me is kind of a bad thing. Because I want Moreau to be doing combined assassinations rather than whatever Koto just did. Guess I could have jumped over it, but...
Went down without a fuss.
Trap cell key. This one. Sneaky, sneaky. Where was the follow-up though? Wait. You love raspberries, you just don't love the work that goes into it. You know what most people do? Most people would just buy raspberries, you know, from a shop or something. Don't know if that's something you've ever heard of being a thing, but... So this is where the thing got kicked. Alright, and then they took that guy out.
Enemy ahead.
Who?
Get ready.
Hey, what happened to the other guy? Oh. Get over there. Get him! Oh, what is taking them so long to help?
Think you can take me?
Get out! Stop getting hit by that shit. The AI in this game isn't great. Open the chest. How did they get in here? They go the same way. Okay, there's a ladder over there that I can drop down. Can't do it here. Oh, God. Don't get hit by that. Thank you.
You got them.
And he just ran off the edge there.
Enemy ahead. Get ready.
Oh, the follow-up. Finally. Imagine if you could get a triple follow-up, though. Okay. Now, I'm just saying. They should definitely have helped. I have no idea where this is going. Right. Isn't this where I could drop down the ladder? How do I get over there, though? Oh, I guess going this way would have allowed me to get the drop on the big guy. anything else I might be missing in this room? Yeah. Hey, have I never been to Edo Castle before? I've definitely been to Edo Castle.
Guard, please.
My lady, you must flee.
See, we can grab this guy. Oh. I was going to do it the cool way, but... the double assassination thing actually screwed me up. Alright, you gonna let me
Don't
craft?
rush. Take your time.
Craft like
I
500
wonder
bullets.
how you use it. I wonder how you use it. Is that all?
Is that
Thanks
all?
for your patronage.
Alright, who are we gonna fight here then?
A would-be savior. This is as far as you go. I cannot fail. I will usher in the revolution. Princess Asuko will be the kindling that ignites the fire of revolution.
What?
We'll create a world where all are truly equal.
Jesus. Hello, Ray.
You end this era of ignorance and turn all adults to ash. deep advance.
Sorry for the trouble.
So it falls
All right.
to the Demon Claw Samurai.
I mean, it might be short, but not because I'm tired or anything, but just because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna beat this game pretty soon. So we were discussing something earlier. I don't know, as the resident American Nintendo
How should I
fan,
thank you, I wonder?
do you know anything about the
Now let me
GameCube?
ask.
You know,
Why
on
would
the
I ask
spines of games, for the GameCube, in the US, is the GameCube symbol at the bottom?
I see. By getting
No
rid of
clue.
me,
Okay.
a word of the shogunate, they conspired to rile up Saiko and the rest. The revolutionist army would rush to arms, and Edo would be reduced to a sea of flames. I cannot allow all those fighting to make this country a better place to keep harming one another. Right. I'll start by writing a letter to Saigo and put down on paper how I truly feel about the state of affairs. I know he'll take my advice. Please, make sure he gets it.
Good work.
Good work. Oh, we actually have a couple of extra bond missions. Yeah, I guess we can do those. If you finish early, then you can stream. What was it? Pokemon? Yeah, Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Yeah. I need to start it tomorrow, though. I don't have anything, like, prepared for it. So, that'll probably happen tomorrow, even if I do finish early. So where is... Okay, so this is her mission over here, so we'll do that. You know, I have like a... I need to put like an overlay on. Because I don't want it to be like black bars at the sides of the screen or whatever. But I haven't actually made the overlay yet. I've been kind of lazy.
How have you been?
Hello. Did you come to train today?
See how you're holding up?
Because of Ryoma? Thank you for your concern. That's
Announcement!
very thoughtful of you. Frankly, it all feels like a terrible
Hunter, thank
dream.
you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Ever since I heard the news, I've just been... But then Ryoma was willing to lay down his life for the sake of this country. Such was the extent of his ambition. Anyway,
Ghost busting out a DS original / light modded with a capture card to play Gen 3 Pokemon games
I'll
next
need
year.
to think of what I can do.
Maybe, who
Hello?
knows? We only use
Sorry to
totally
interrupt,
legitimate
but I was told
hardware
I could
around
find you
here.
I would like to employ your services as a bodyguard. My client is a noble lady who is well known to you.
If I may, I have something to ask. I'd like to assist with this mission. A larger detail means better security, right? Besides, I am a trained professional. I'm not just along for the ride.
I don't mind if they don't mind. Only you must not speak a word of this matter to anyone.
Sure, why not?
I knew you'd understand.
Well, I suppose that settles things. I'll go on ahead. We can meet by Edo Castle.
We should probably get a move on. What do you say? Shall we head for Edo Castle?
Sure.
All right then.
Sure, we should. Let's head for Edo Castle. Ah, the military academy is annoying. Actually, the doors should be open, so I'll just leave. Go, go, go!
Hi!
Thanks, horse. You have served your purpose. Treating that horse like Mario treats Yoshi. Oh, come on, make it over there. Thank you.
Our destination is the inner chamber of Edo Castle. Outside of my lady and her maidservants, only a trusted few are admitted entrance. I'll lead the way. You follow. Good to go?
Yes.
Then let's go. As for you, no falling behind, all right?
Right.
Rip.
The individual we are to protect works to broker peace between the shogunate and its rivals.
Well, they're not doing a very good
But
job.
many of the shogun's vassals would prefer discord. Speak of the devil. Oi! What are you doing there? If you mean ill, you'd best prepare yourself.
We need her ladyship to behave herself. If you get in the way, I'll show no mercy.
Oh, God.
You have a death wish.
The Shogunate has the upper hand. We'll be forced to consider peace.
Who the fuck are these guys?
Not over yet.
That was annoying.
I've got to say, I'm impressed. But then I should expect as much from a friend of Ryoma. I'm sure you two have covered each other's back like this countless times, right?
Good work. I am certain I shall be safe in your hands. And you are no slouch either. Please, accept my gratitude.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we could be of service to you. The key is reading your opponent's movements. My uncle taught me that.
You see, I have a mission that needs accomplishing. That said, I unfortunately don't have what it takes to defend myself.
Wasn't your bodyguard a Kubo?
What an awful world we live in.
Whatever happened to that
To
guy?
defend myself. I'd like to request a rematch. What do you say? I feel like it will clear up some things for me. Questions I've had on my mind for a while now. Anyways, stop by the dojo after you are finished here. I'll be waiting for you.
Okay.
Sorry about what happened, Daria. But I really do want a rematch with you. Ever since the incident with Ryoma, and how small
Yeah.
Perhaps you're... Anyways,
All
I'd
right.
like to explore...
Time to kick your ass.
Thank you. Don't go easy. Now! Now we fight!
Oh yeah, I forgot that was.
Formidable as ever. I'm not beaten yet.
No, but you will be. Can't bloody see. I'm not gonna get beaten by her. I'm gonna get beaten by camera angles.
I will give it everything I have. You haven't beaten me yet.
Gosh, she hates Nokia so
Incredible.
much.
It looks like you win again. It's strange, but I feel oddly refreshed. You know, ever since our visit to Yoshiwara, I've come to realize something. The reason Ryoma stopped showing up at the dojo, for him, swordplay isn't everything in life. It's simply a means to bettering society, not an end in itself. Meanwhile, look at me, in my own world, training obsessively. It's no wonder his feelings changed. No. My admiration for him has not wavered. But first, I need to focus on myself. And to do that, I need to choose my own path. Besides, I think I found my purpose. I'd like to teach women the art of self-defense. After all, the dangers I've encountered recently can be found around any corner. I wish I could help build a society free from such dangers in the first place. But perhaps that's a dream for later. It is, isn't it? I just wish I were a little closer to you and Ryoma. Say, how about we start training together? Sparring with someone who lacks a definite style is sure to push
I have a
me to
definite
new
style.
heights.
I've been using the same sword for a week and a half now.
I feel like I might discover another side of myself. I only hope we can continue to spend time together.
Demon Bell's polearm. Marvelous sword saint. Marvelous sword saint on there as well. Eagle-eyed archer on the wristbands.
Over here.
Atsuko.
Forgive me. I was deep in thought about the letter concerning the shogunate's future. Despite everything that's happening, you don't appear troubled in the least.
Nope.
Do you not feel anxious?
Nope.
You truly are a fascinating one. I could be like you. Strong and unshakable.
Hello, squall.
If only my princess were here right now. She has a way of lifting my spirits.
How you doing?
Where, oh where indeed? She's taken off and disappeared. Now, this isn't the first time she's done this, so I have an inkling as to where she may be. I would have already gone to look for her myself, but I've been given an earful for the incident with Katsu and need to behave. If you were to accompany me on the search, however, it should serve.
Why don't I just go by myself?
So, thank you.
It's a Joji temple. Alright. I'm expected at the Chiba dojo. Am I? For what?
Let's go.
Hey!
Being here with you, the two of us together, reminds me of the last time we rode together. Before the Satsuma Choshu Alliance and the fall of the Shogun.
Just follow the road.
It seems so long ago. usually more quiet here. Dear me, this is really unexpected.
Don't worry, I'll save the day. Come here, you. Alright, Ray, I'll see you later. Have a good day at work. Oh, yeah.
So you were the one playing with my men. Shogunate can go to hell.
Wish you could get a giant feet and wield 2 Odachis. Me too. How was that not in time? Oh my god, jump over this railing, please. Thank you.
So you were the one playing with my man.
Hey, you can actually do that twice.
It's over, I see. The ones causing a... Is that so? The people of Edo don't look favorable in the name of maintaining all's well if... But to look at...
Yeah.
Yes. I did...
Find all the cats. As an optional objective. Cat.
This little kitty is cute indeed, but not as cute as my Princess Sato. You do know what Princess Sato looks like, don't you? She is unlike any other, indeed.
Please don't tell me all this time we've been looking for her fucking cat.
So that's where you've been hiding. There you are, Princess Sato. Just as I thought. You were curious how I knew where she'd be. This is where my husband was laid to rest, you see. The shogun before the last, Lord Iesada Tokugawa. After his death, whenever I accomplished something, I would come here to offer a prayer. The clever girl that she is. Princess Sato understood this. And that's why she came here, ahead of me. Yes. Until you appeared in the... I've come to believe that I was someone with ties to you too. Come now. Well...
Yeah.
Now that Princess Sato is home safe and sound, there is something that bears repeating. All of my hopes and resolve. I've committed to the letter. Please see that it serves its purpose. Not only for the sake of Edo, but all of Japan. Go then. I shall be praying for your success.
Sure. What's that for doing? I have completed all bond missions. That was the last one I needed. It's a shame the bow I got was much worse. Trusted leader. Okay.
There's something. If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know.
Where's Doctor? And then handgun.
I hope to see you again soon.
Yes. I basically need to finish this mission, and then there's one mission left, I believe.
I've already heard the news from the Shinchogumi, but I was hoping you could fill me in on some of the details. Dependable as ever. Thank you. I'm sure Princess Atsuko herself has an even higher opinion of you. Now, we need to prepare a location for talks to take place. Saigo's saying he won't stop fighting until the shogunate has been ground to dust.
Neutral ground, eh?
What? Is that really from her? Well, coming from Princess Atsuko, this might actually hit home. My friend, you've only gone and solved it.
Ah, I've solved it.
The main Satsuma force has set up camp in the Kanagawa post before they move on Edo.
I solved the
We've got
case.
British-made artillery and battleships. Saigo's bound to be there. Now, it won't be easy to get that letter to him. Can I count on you?
Consider it done.
You're holding the lives of Edo's people in your hands. I'm betting it all on you.
I am a safe bet to make. Alright, who are we taking? Might as well take these two. Don't see any reason.
No
why not.
mistakes now. All set?
Wait, we're back in Yokohama?
You got them.
Get off.
Is that all you've got? You quite ready?
Oh my god, it's
We're
Scuba.
not here for good intent.
The hell am I supposed to do about that?
Our dreams are on the cusp of being realized.
That's a fine item you've got there.
could you possibly hope?
Only came over here to get a chest, and all of a sudden I'm fighting a Kuba. Did I ask Ray? I did. Ray has no idea.
Is that all you've got?
Whoa!
Thanks.
Persona 5 never released on the GameCube, alright? So you'll have to forgive me for not thinking that the GameCube is your speciality.
You should have put them to sleep.
I did put them to sleep. Make the same joke every time. Ooh.
Then die.
Do I know Nakamura? Not entirely sure. Whoa! Oh, I remember that. Can you guys fucking fight? I want you guys to fucking fight him. I'm getting on the gun.
No one gets through. Those are Mr. Spygo's orders.
He's going into the ocean. Look at him, he's going nuts. Yeah, fuck this guy.
I can't let you pass.
Here you are.
No, does that not count?
Enemy ahead.
To make trouble, are you? We can't allow that.
Oh, it's... Oh, fuck.
Thanks.
Is that all you got?
What the hell?
Enough of this already!
Kiss my ass.
Keep opening.
This is the boss rush section of the game. Oh god. Hello, TJ. Ah, 54 months
Nothing
again.
can stop us now.
How are you doing? you know. Same old, same old.
Think you can take me? You have a death wish. Sorry for the trouble.
Looking for something?
At last we shall go into the boiling waters of the southern sea, our hearts pure and unclouded as the light of the full moon. Geshe, you died as you lived, with unwavering resolve. Your poem is always in my heart.
Saigo and his fucking dog.
Have you come to kill me?
It did what now? Sorry about your dog, dudes. Oh wait, no.
Truly are a thorn in my side. Our country cannot be rebuilt unless we uproot the Tokugawa. A Japan that can stand against the world. We won't let you interfere.
You've got.
I won't fall so easily.
Sorry for the trouble.
Got him.
I am merely a messenger for Princess Atsuko.
Princess Atsuko. I make the following plea with all my heart. I had thought Princess Atsuko to be a
He's
mere
showing it to the
hostage of
dog. The dog's reading it as well.
It seems that her concern is not for her own life. She wants a world fit for all of those who have sacrificed so much. This goes beyond the shogunate or the revolutionist army. Princess Atsuko is wiser than us all. I have read her message. Now, I must speak to Katsu.
Hooray. Dog. Ooh. Better weapon would lose Fortune's favorite though. I don't know if that really matters anymore. Like, I'm so close to the end now that it just kind of feels redundant to care about loot drops and stuff. Clear-headed samurai, mighty warrior. Before the this is still before the dawn. This is still the same mission.
Hey!
And we are now inseparable from Koto.
Saigo has sent word back that he's ready to negotiate. In truth, I already had high hopes.
It does.
But you still outdone yourself. Princess Atsuko, Saigo, and I, we could never have achieved this, no matter how hard we tried. The fact that we've been able to come this far is all down to the bonds that you have forged.
It made all the difference.
There are things one cannot accomplish alone. But a strong bond makes both parties involved stronger. The bonds you forged are a true blessing, and they're the difference between you and your old partner. I want to settle things between the shogunate and the new administration. We need less fighting and more talking. It won't be easy, but what choice is there? But I fear the Demon Claw Samurai is bound to intervene. That's why I want you there. To end this once and for all.
Sure.
Right. It's do or die for the both of us tonight. By the way, some of your acquaintances are hoping for a word with you. The negotiations with Saigo aren't set to begin just yet. I'm sure you have much to discuss, so I'll leave you be.
Yeah, probably not. Say goodbye. Say your goodbyes to the group. 18 people to say goodbye to. Holy shit, they are all here. Oh, fuck. Okay, this is the final mission now. Supposedly. nice disguise.
Surprised to see me here? I wasn't going to simply lie still, no matter how grave my wounds. I can't go down in history as the shogun who ran away, can I now? I will be satisfied as long as Edo. No, this country doesn't go up in flames. I'm grateful to you for keeping that hope alive. I thank you. If I had been born of a lower station, how I would have liked to have journeyed with you. As Ronin, together. Best of luck. Our business here is done. Dismissed.
Can't dismiss me. I don't work for you.
Hey! Tokugawa is responsible for the deaths of Master Shoin and Kusaka. I will never forgive him, but to forge a new nation. Peace must be made.
Kusaka.
Indeed. We vowed to establish a government
that
will
he
bring
didn't
peace
kill
to this
Kusaka.
land. If bloodshed can be avoided, then I can
Kusaka
think of no
kill
better
himself?
But will our new country be everything Master Shoin hoped it would be? At this stage, I think that remains to be seen.
Kusaka is
Yamagata,
Genzui, right?
Let us
The dual
forge a
sword
nation
guy.
both sides can be proud of. That is what Master Shoin would have wanted. There's no need to worry. The sun will surely rise.
By your leave.
Hey!
Hey.
Oh, good to see you safe and sound. I thought I should catch up with you while I was checking on things in Edo. I have always chosen what I believe to be the best course. But I know many men have lost their lives because of my choices. I want to help make a world where all can see their deaths were not in vain. I need you to know that.
Sure. Fumisugi.
I've been thinking about it for some time. Why do those who seek peace go to war? I don't have the answer. But I know you're always risking your life for a peaceful world. That much is painfully clear. Knowing that much, I can almost glimpse the answer. Come back safe, please. You have to. I'm sure I can be of more use
Sure,
to you.
I'll come back safe.
Once
No
peace
problem.
arrives.
One shot.
I hope you know, you can always rely on me.
How do you
Kubo.
do? It was a tough choice. But Saigo has decided to participate in the talks. It all came down to the letter you delivered from Princess Atsuko. A world in which those who fought for others get their just reward. In those words, Saigo and I both saw the shape this country should take. Far too many have died in order for us to get here. I pray what comes next will live up to both their hopes and ours. And that your efforts will be rewarded.
Thanks,
That concludes
Akubo.
business.
Hey,
Shinzaku.
I had a feeling I might find you here. My intuition as sharp as ever, eh? As someone who owes you his life, let me speak my piece. You survived this, the mark of a true hero. That's how we
Yeah.
Oh.
Soji.
Ever since I was an apprentice, following Kondo has been a matter of course. That's why I fought
It's
in the Shishin.
Majima.
Now it looks like the war is drawing to a close. Yet, but perhaps.
Yeah. Most of these people don't have anything interesting to say.
Good to see you.
Ernest.
Since last we met, I've been representing Britain in talks with the new administration. I'm applying pressure to them, suggesting that a
E6
civil
will have
war
a
would be
green
bad for
colour
trade.
scheme.
Surely
According
they won't
to
be fool enough to ignore the British Empire. Saigo will factor us into his calculations, I do not doubt. The rest I leave to you.
Yeah.
Oh. Hello there.
I'm over here.
Saito.
There are two sides to everything.
Why isn't this guy dead?
We are of the kind
During the mission with
in the shadow.
Kondo's head.
Not that I mind.
The most impossible guy to
be
beat.
done in both worlds.
Why didn't we kill
I'm
him?
close to understanding why it is I risk my life. The blood we've shed in some other time.
Alright, so we've spoken to everyone here. So yeah, we've just got these guys left.
Hey.
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 Inventor guy.
As technology advances, it can be in the...
Yeah, I don't care about
Nothing
you,
else.
technology guy.
See you then.
That's why you're over here in the shadows.
Come, come. My utmost thanks for delivering the letter to Saigo. If the fighting comes to Edo, a new...
Yeah. Alright, I don't care what you have to say either.
Over here!
A new battle is just breaking out. Not that
Oh,
of
this is
Satsu
the
Choshu alliance.
treasurer guy. Yeah.
I suppose
sure.
that's about it.
What else we got?
Oh.
Sana. Hello, Sana.
Please, tell me the truth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ine.
think of all the lives that are lost. I've tried.
Yeah. Who else we got?
It's you.
Jules Brunet.
Orders up.
Yeah.
Perhaps we'll meet again soon.
Perhaps. Fukuzawa.
Katsu.
Yeah.
Till next time.
Ryoma.
Ah, it's you. Looks like it's time for you to finally settle the
Very
score with
respected
your partner.
leaker confirmed it, and
When
it
it
does
came
make
down to
sense
it
due
with
to
me and
this
his
piece of
own,
official art from the
it was kill
25th anniversary
or
2
be
years
killed.
ago.
But I don't want things to go the same way for you. Finish your business and come back alive. Got that, counterpart? I know you can do it. I have absolute faith in you.
How does this show anything? How is that supposed to make sense? You think because of the bucket of green paint?
Have you met with everyone you wanted? When you're ready, head to the Satsuma base. No need to be so stiff. It's the difficult things that end up the most interesting. Never be so uptight you can't enjoy the moment. Right then, let's go. This is
No Persona game has had a green color scheme, so it's weird there's a green bucket of paint. No, it isn't.
Naturally, I came with the same intention. So let us talk. First, the new administration.
Stand by what I said. Persona fans are the weirdest fucking fans. Read into the slightest little thing of nothing.
It is time to end this.
It's time to end this.
So you
You're determined to interfere. I know you better than anyone. Lead down.
What the
Always been too soft. You've improved. They're only using you. Why can't you see this?
What the fuck was that, man? Holy shit. She doesn't stop.
Why can't you understand me? You of all people! Give it up! I will fight for a new day!
Am I fighting myself? Sort of. But no, not really.
We have failed, Edge. We are meant to be together.
Oh no, you fuck.
And we can be again. It's you that I seek to change the world. Stand aside!
You know what? Two can play that game.
If I can't reach you, then I must be the one to kill you! We'll stop you, no matter what!
Wait, let's go. See, they look completely different.
I wanted to make a world where we could live together. Just let me die. By your hand.
Ooh, what do the stats say? Spare 20% killed? Wow. I mean, I spare Make dead? Nah. Nah, we don't make dead here. We spare. Just saw something about that bucket on Twitter. If you put the numbers 42, 233, 156 in as RGB numbers, you get the same shade as that bucket. Okay. Is that significant in some way? Also, the funny thing is, TJ, about you mentioning that I'm fighting myself and that there's no difference between the two characters. Like 4 or 5 days ago, I switched the looks of both of these characters. So the character on the left is the Blade Twin, but that's what my character looked like for the entirety of the game. And then about 4 or 5 days ago, I switched the looks of the characters and I wanted to see if anybody would notice. Turns out nobody did. Although she didn't show up very often, so bit hard to tell. But yeah, we're sparing. This isn't the Highlander. We spared her and now we're just gonna beat the hell out of her.
It's all over. Do you mean to mock me? If you turn Edo into a sea of flames, that family will be torn asunder. You'll become just like the people we hated. My only goal in life was to create a nation where we could thrive. And you're telling me to just give up? Why not? It's a new dawn for Japan.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
It could be for you too.
Yep, just in time for the ending.
No. I wish to leave this land. I'll watch things unfold from some far-off place. Even if we are apart, still we are one.
I like the final fight though, it was kind of cool, if a bit short.
Separately formidable.
I agree, I think it did also need a second phase.
Unstoppable.
It was very basic. The moveset was cool.
Twins are forever tied together by the bonds of fate.
Bum, bum, bum. I was surprised that this took me longer to beat than Dragon's Dogma. What I'm not surprised by is the fact that I enjoyed this a lot more than Dragon's Dogma. This game has a higher chance of making it onto my Game of the Year list than Dragon's Dogma does. Although we've still got, what other Souls games are coming out? Stellar Blade's coming out in a couple of weeks, and then there's the Elden Ring DLC, Black Myth Wukong in August. I think that's it for Souls-likes. What the hell is he wearing? Funnily enough, I haven't seen anything for Stellar Blade. I saw that one trailer that they showed like 2 years ago. I actually haven't seen anything. I know there's a demo, but I haven't checked it out at all. Let's just say they put the jiggle in jiggle physics. Yeah, but you know, that's to be expected, because isn't it using the same engine that Terra runs on? And Blade and Soul? It's like using that same engine, right? Which is why all the characters look like Terra characters. As soon as I saw that first trailer, I was like, hang on, I recognize that engine. They had a B2 like model in the gameplay trailer. Alright, let's not start this again. I've heard that Wish.com Nier Automata is giving it way more credit than it deserves. I mean, that's fine. As long as the, I've seen some of the gameplay from it, but I've decided to try and stay away from pretty much everything from it. I saw a little bit of the gameplay, but it was only in trailer form. And I've seen a lot of people, because I follow people that play Souls-like games on like YouTube and stuff, that have all played it. So I like dipped in for a couple of minutes on the in the videos and stuff to kind of see what was going on, but didn't look at anything too extensive. I don't know if it's classed as a Souls-like. It sort of plays like one from what I've seen. It's It's very loosely a Souls-like, I guess. Maybe not a Souls-like, maybe, yeah, it's Souls-like adjacent in, like, the combat, from what I've seen. I'm just hoping that the game isn't just like a style over substance type thing. You gotta go to work. Alright, Squall. I'll see you later. Have fun at work. Alright, I think I'm done with credits. Alright, we can stop that now. They're gonna set one in the US where you play as the Blade
The age
twin.
of the samurai draws to a close.
Jules Brunet.
But the samurai spirit lives on.
And that guy on the left
And
is
new horizons
Enomoto.
await.
I don't remember what that other guy's name is.
Following the talks between Kaishukatsu and Takamori Saigo, the shogunate forces surrender Edo Castle. With that, those who dreamed of a new dawn for Japan succeed in avoiding full-blown war in Edo, saving countless lives.
Hooray! Mission complete. Post-completion features. You completed the main storyline and unlocked the following features. The Midnight difficulty setting is now available. Use the Testament of the Soul to play Midnight missions and obtain Masterwork equipment. Ally missions have been unlocked. Use the Testament of the Soul to play high-risk, high-reward missions. Breakthrough skills have been added to the stats menu. Learn the Momyo Kaishin Ryu combat style and other special skills that will enhance the protagonist. Alright. You've obtained a piece of Masterwork equipment. You can freely transfer special effects from regular equipment to Masterwork equipment by way of bond transfer performed at the blacksmith. Note the transferring effects to anything... Oh, what the... To anything other than a free slot will require more materials than usual. Set bonuses cannot be transferred. God damn it. I want to transfer set bonuses. Why are you doing this to me? Alright, so there's an entire new tier set of items, which means Fortune's Favorite is going to be good still. The special skill Breakthrough uses skill points to learn skills that further enhance the protagonist and their allies. Learn Momyo Kaishin Ryu allows you to learn the Momyo Kaishin Ryu combat style of your Blade twin. Okay. Raise your stats regardless of what special skills you've learned. Raise your allies' stats. Interesting. I want this one. Good thing I had all of these skill points, isn't it? I don't actually know what most of these do. Hang on. Increase max health. Up to 15. Increase your primary attack bonus in relation to the strength stat. How much post-game content is there here? I don't know. Shut the fuck up, Frost. Deal more key damage. Alright. Increase your luck stat. Okay. And then this is just all about increasing stats. Increase the primary attack and defense of your allies. Secondary attack and stagger of your allies. Poisoned luck. Okay. Greatsword. I like the idea of the greatsword. What is the primary stat of the oxtail? Charm? No, it can't be. Yeah, I guess it's charm. Although, was this the weapon that is said at the beginning was good for the seducer blade style? Yeah, it was this one and pole arms, wasn't it? So if there's any stats that I'm going to want to increase, it's going to want to be this one. Oh, I don't think I make this. Yeah, it's increasing in cost now. Oh man, I nearly made it. Nearly. Oh wait, actually, we might still make it. Yeah, let's go. And then I guess we want to increase health and stuff as well. We'll do that later. Alright, so this is a Jin style. So we replace this with this. So shooting star. Slide towards the enemy, dealing 2 slashes before leaping into the air. Keep pressing the button to deal 3 rapid kicks in midair, finishing kick as you come down. Okay. Sweep at the enemy with your oxtail blade. Hold down the button to build up energy and release to grab the blade by the tassels for a brutal combo attack. Step back and evade. Press the button again to throw a kick and jump into the air. A powerful strike can be performed against an enemy with depleted ki by pressing the button as you descend. Tilt left and right to sidestep in either direction. And then we can put either that on. Well, that's pretty nice. And then we can go for this move. I quite like that one. Hold down the button to leap into the air. Alright. Ooh, I like that spin. Oh, that's kind of cool. And then I can't actually see this one. So I need to upgrade it to master. And what's the other one? Sabers and great swords. Big old stabs. Okay. And then the other one is great swords. Sixth Path Slash. Midnight Mist. That's not bad. Not bad, I suppose. Now select the craft and blacksmith options from your longhouse menu. These options will allow you to craft items, upgrade equipment, yada yada yada. Sure.
Sorry, thought I'd let myself in.
And then we got some Demon Bell Kimono. It's not bad. Ernest. Let's go on to the weapons. Oh, that's nice. That one's alright. Demon Bell. Bayonet. Great sword. It's kind of basic. Yeah, that's probably gonna be the plan. Press L3 to explore Yokohama on the midnight difficulty setting. Restoring public order and subduing fugitives in this mode of heightened difficulty will allow you to obtain masterwork items and other such level equipment. Okay. How do I do the what were they called? Not master missions. What the fuck was that thing called? This guy never came up again. This guy came up one time after. Same with Fortune as well. Alright, so if I switch to midnight. Go here. You can now use the Testament of Soul to play Ronin missions and Bond missions from Chapter 1 on the Midnight difficulty setting. Completing a certain number of these missions will unlock Midnight mode for Chapter 2. Sure. Midnight. Okay, so a lot of these to do. So let me just go try one of these. We'll see if we can get any masterworks. Is this a dead end? This is a dead end. There we go. Wow. Everyone just noticed me instantly. Get over there then. No, leave me alone. Well, that's not masterwork. Oh wait, I have just realized that that's Katsura. Save me. No.
Steady.
I didn't even know you could go behind there. What?
Steady.
No. I don't know what this status effect does. Oh yeah, I forgot you could do that.
Steady.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff for that. None of it looked like masterwork stuff. Oh, we did get some better uchi-katanas. Or just katanas in general. Oh, is that a better bow? A better rifle? Better mighty warrior boots. And then everything else is terrible. Yeah, I mean, that was reasonably okay. Not terrible, not great. But it went about as expected. Yeah, midnight doesn't seem so bad. Midnight seems like the difficulty I would have liked to have started on, to be honest. Okay, what are these ally missions, though?
Welcome back.
Apparently I can use this to play ally missions. Oh, here we go. Midnight missions. Missions that can be played on the midnight difficulty setting are indicated by a veiled edge symbol. Completing these missions will earn you special rewards. Completing a midnight mission for the first time will fill the gauge at the bottom right of the screen. Maxing out the gauge will unlock midnight missions and areas for the next chapter. I mean, the gauge isn't in the bottom right, it's in the bottom. But, alright. Okay, so this is the ally mission. Oh, I see. So you just go back through and you play all of these missions on midnight difficulty. Oh, and I see where the masterwork stuff comes in. Okay, I can get a masterwork oxtail from this mission, which requires me to beat what's his name, Gonzo. Oh, and then there's like the let Gonzo live, let him die thing. You cooperated with Taka. You handed the letter to Taka. You supported Ryoma's plan. Can't remember what the other options there were. And then I let E live. I see. Okay, what is this though? Alright. Let me give this a try and then we'll see what happens after that.
Let's get started then.
Oh, it's literally just a fight against these
No
two.
mistakes now.
It's time.
Oh, there was a pole there.
Sorry for the trouble.
What? I only just got revived, you bastard.
Your luck ends here.
Okay, okay.
Even I have much to learn.
Who?
It'll take more than that to break me.
Akubo's here as well.
I must admit, you beat me.
How long has he used a gun for? Has he always used a gun? Hit him.
Is that all you've got?
It isn't over yet.
No.
Sorry for the trouble.
Oh, I'm so dead. Way.
Guess I wasn't strong enough.
That it? The end of the mission? Oh, what the fuck? What the hell? Oh, that's messed up. That's... Oh, okay, yep. I'm getting out of here. See ya. Hell no. Looks like that might actually be the hardest mission of all time. Holy shit. I think I did get a masterwork out of that though. A great sword. Can you get masterwork weapons, or is it just armor, I wonder? Yeah, there it is. Oh, eagle-eyed archer, come on. Oh, mighty warrior gloves that are better. Sure, don't mind if I do. Oh, fortune's favorite gloves though. Fun times. Data mining? Pfft. Why can't people just wait? Why is everyone so impatient? Why does everybody have to have everything spoiled for them before it actually becomes a thing?
Getting a bit sleepy.
What are we even doing right now?
Like knowing about characters so you know who to pull. I mean... Nah, I don't know. That's... Nah, that's stupid. Don't do that. Oh, this is how I changed the glider. Oh. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Oh. I'm debating what to do now. This game's pretty much done. And by pretty much, I mean it's done. There was a, there was that hollow live break game, whatever. I was thinking about checking out, but I'm pretty tired, so I may just call a little half day. I also do need to get the stuff sorted for the Pokemans thing, so maybe I'll just call it here, get everything ready for tomorrow. Especially considering I don't really know what I'm doing for that game. Remember that guy in armor I showed a few weeks ago? Maybe I wasn't really paying attention. What puzzle stuff? What I break is a beat 'em up, so it probably maybe won't make your bitrate shit the bed. Maybe. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. When I was younger, beat 'em up. Whenever I heard beat 'em up, I always used to think fighting game. I used to consider fighting games to be beat 'em ups. And it wasn't until later that I realized the beat 'em up is like a very specific genre of games outside of fighting games. I think I may have thought that because of Final Fight and those characters appearing in Street Fighter. Because I'm pretty sure Cody and Guy were Street Fighter Alpha characters. Although, weirdly, I think Hagar only ever made it into one Street Fighter game. And I don't think it's even a Street Fighter game. Actually, I don't think Hagar ever was in a Street Fighter game, was he? Oh no, wait, he might have been in EX. I seem to remember a 3D fighting game that he was in, but I could be thinking of the Final Fight fighting game. Oh, this guy, this super generic armor guy. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he looks terrible. Nah, I think I'm just gonna call it here. Shaquilia will be devastated, missing 3 streams in a row, but yeah, I'm probably gonna call it here for today. Ah, Axelrod. Hello and goodbye. But yeah, tomorrow I'll start up that Pokemon Infinite Fusions game. Who knows? It might turn out to be really shit, in which case it probably won't last very long. But I'm gonna be checking that out. See what the crack is. And then, I'm not entirely sure what to do after that. Like, before Stellar Blade comes out, at least. But yeah, we can, cross that bridge when we get to it. And, we'll all figure it out together. Final playtime, 69 hours. Nice. Oh, Shaquilia, you're just in time to say goodbye. We were just talking about you. I just said, Shaquilia is going to be devastated that she missed 3 streams in a row. I mean, you're here now, so I have to leave. That's how it works. Watch streak is alive again. Keep forgetting that that's a thing. Don't worry, tomorrow should be hopefully a longer day. And you can watch me play Pokemon really badly. Because I am bad at Pokemon. Dodging you? Why would I do that? I mean, truthfully, there are probably some people that are worth dodging, but you are not one of those people, so, you know, count yourself lucky. And on that note, I'm getting out of here. I'll be back tomorrow with that Pokemon game. I need to finish doing the overlay for it. Yes, go work. Go work. Go do your job. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully for a longer amount of time. We shall see. I need to figure out how this Pokemon game works as well. So I'm going to go do that. I'll be back tomorrow at the usual time. I will see you guys then. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.